Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching episode 5 of All of Us Are Dead. If you want access to the uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Last episode we saw the different groups of teenagers, actually not just the teenagers, Onjo's dad and the assembly people. They were also making plans to get out of their safe zone. They were all starting to make moves because they can't wait around forever, and clearly at the school no one is coming to help them. So they've got to think about leaving the room to try and find water or food or someone to call because they're not going to survive like this. At the end, Soo-hyuk and Chong-san left to try and find a phone, but as they got to the room with all the phones in it, the suicidal girl, I can't remember how to pronounce her name so I'm not even going to try. She was there smashing up all the phones because the embarrassing video of her was scheduled to post at 9 AM, so she's just smashing up everyone's phone, even though they could look at it on laptops and computers and stuff as well, so it kind of defeats the point. And also there's a zombie apocalypse so no one's going to care, but it was embarrassing for her, so she was doing anything she could to stop it in that moment. She's not really thinking rationally. They encountered her and she wanted to kill them, so they had to separate, and Chong-san has found himself in a very bad situation. Oh my god. Got locked in a room with the head teacher and gwi-nam, and he got gwi-nam killing the head teacher on videotape. What am I, 50? On camera on his phone. Or on the phone. Now gwi-nam is targeting him. It ended with him chasing him down the corridor and he threw his knife, which has been his trusty weapon of choice, and it looked like it stabbed Chong-san. This poor boy can't catch a break. Bless him. I really think he's gonna be okay somehow because he's like the main lead. I think he's gonna make it to the end. But I don't know where it hit him. It must have hit him somewhere, unless it like somehow... No, we heard it go in. I don't know what it could have hit. It must have hit not a major extremity of his, but I don't know how he's gonna like manage not to bleed out throughout this zombie apocalypse. But I'm really excited. It's stuff like this that gets me so excited to watch the next episode. Onjo's dad and that team ended up on the rooftop of a building and they let out a flare, so they're gonna get rescued because there was a helicopter circling them. Another thing that's really intriguing me is the science teacher that started everything. We got the backstory behind how he started it and why he started it. The school system failed his son in terms of handling his bullying, which was a really heartbreaking thing to watch. I feel like that is something that is really true to life. Not a lot of this show is true to life because obviously it's a zombie apocalypse, but I feel like that part of it could really be related to real life because the school system has failed a lot of students in terms of bullying, and sadly there are a lot of people out there being bullied, and some of them do take their life and some of them get bullied for their entire high school life, so things need to change. And the science teacher took matters into his own hands and he tried to make his son stronger, which unfortunately has led to all of this. But you can see his motivations behind it and you can understand why he did this. But I have to say I don't quite agree with his mentality of being happy that this violence has taken over the world. And it looks like he's some weird zombie. That's what I'm intrigued about. He looks like he's still human but as a zombie. I don't know if somehow he manages to control himself because he was walking normally. Unless it's just because he's not scared, because they speak about zombies are humans that feel intense fear and so they try and bite people to survive. Maybe he just wasn't scared and that's why he's normal, because he's not scared of turning into a zombie. I don't know, but that's really intriguing me because you would think that everyone just turns into the same bloodlusting wants to bite people zombie, but he was pretty much normal. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with that. I thought that was Chong-san. Oh my god, I thought that was Chong-san and he just got stabbed in the head. The arrows are really OP, but they're gonna run out at some point. Oh, did she know him?
엄청 날아다녔어. 구할 생각 있었으면 벌써 했겠지. 우리가 그렇게 중요한 사람들은 아니잖아. 그냥 학생이잖아.
That's a sad conversation.
1980년 5.18 비상계엄 전국 확대 조치 이후
코스닥 양대 시장에 사이드카와 서킷 브레이커가
조선 시민 수용을
Oh, COVID-19 exists in this world. That's interesting.
조선 시민은 당장 집으로.
Oh, don't do that. No!
의를 행하지 않는 자나 또한 그 형제 자매를
Oh, that was a prank. That's not funny.
조선시 사태에 경각심을 주고자 벌린 일인데 의도와 달리 오해를 불러일으킨 점 정말 이렇게 무릎 꿇고 사과할 줄 알았니? 이?
Love how they managed to hit 100,000 subscribers and get their plaque within the same day.
감염 확산 방지, 비감염자 구출 거기에만 집중합시다.
I agree.
맹수 근무실에서 헤어졌는데 괜찮을 거야. 야 청산이랑?
She is actually worried about him. Why can't you say it to him? Oh! It bounced off his booty!
물렸지? 물린 거 맞지? 아니야 나.
Oh, for God's sake, you're one of them? Oh. Kinda karma, to be honest. Oh, how can zombies climb?
핸드폰 내놔. 너 사람 죽였어 살인자 새끼야.
네가 죽이게 만들었잖아. 나 지질이 아닌 거 보여달라며.
미친 새끼.
He never asked for that. Ooh, ouch! Oh. Oh my god, no, no, no.
알려주세요.
꺼져.
You sicko. Oh, sick! Oh, he would so do it. He won! Bruh! He literally just like stabbed him in the eye with an iPhone!
너 죽인다. 죽여버릴 거야.
Okay, but you won't be able to control yourself when you're a zombie, so shut up. That's cool. Dominoes. Ah! Oh my god, he can't catch a break! Oh, yes! She's so good. Can't believe the coach was shitting on her.
우리가 먼저 뒤지겠다.
Oh, was that her brother? The one whose name tag she read.
누나. 이거 컴퓨터 있어요.
야, 빨리
Oh my god.
인스타나 페북에 살려달라고 올려.
현재 효산시 집단 감염 사건에 대한 현재 시간을 기해 효산 시내 휴대폰, 일반 전화, 인터넷을 포함한 모든 유무선 통신을
What?
제한하겠습니다.
That's so ridiculous though. How do you call for help? And if internet is terminated, how do you see the real news? What?
저기 전화기. 씨발 개새끼들.
네 잘 숨어 있을 거야.
That's so depressing watching all the helicopters flying over and none of them are going to them.
드론으로 청산이 찾아보자고?
그럼 우리 말고는 우리 찾아줄 사람 아무도 없잖아.
상황 되면 메시지 적어서 구조 요청도 할 수 있고.
준영아, 같이 가자.
I like that they're all team players and they all care about Chong-san.
내가 갈게.
Soo-hyuk, you go every time. Let Onjo have her screen time. Why do I feel like he's gonna die? He can like fully see up her skirt.
너무 조용히 따라와.
This fast forwarding though.
왜? 거라 좀 뒤져봐라. 우유 같은 거라도 있나?
왜요? 뭐 드시게요?
Bruh, come on.
애기.
우리 몸도 지키기 힘든데 뭐 데려가게요?
Oh. Imagine if he's the baby's father. Oh my god. The rats that started it all.
다 이렇게 변했는데 우리만 이대로면 넌 이렇게 버틸 수 있어?
잘 모르겠어. 근데 나 좀비 되긴 싫어. 아무도 못 알아보잖아. 너도 못 알아보고. 물리지 마.
혹시라도
아니야. 물리지 마, 절대로. 잘못된다는 생각도 하지 말고.
That's what I'd be like. She's a very deep thinker. I'm the opposite of that. Just stay in the present. Don't think about the future because it's scary.
온조 어떤 게 더 맛있어?
Oh.
둘다 맛있었어?
Don't. Do it for them. Now, for the love of God, do not crash the drone!
지금 20발도 안 남아서 학교 빠져나가려면 더 챙겨야 돼.
아, 그 뭐야? 좀비 나오는 영화 보면은 마트로 간 애들이 제일 잘 먹고 잘 살더라. 담배도 있고.
내가 보기에 여기 창문 밑에 바로 쓰레기장이잖아요.
여기 있고 싶음 있어. 근데 난 어른들 안 믿어.
To be honest, I'd feel quite safe with them. They're pretty accurate with their arrows and stuff. Okay, it didn't look that scary when he did it. Now it does. The drone.
이거 화살 아니야? 어디? 이거 맞네, 화살. 누나 시합.
No way!
누나 시합 나갔는데.
It's him! Who was the guy whose name she read then? Why was that so significant that they actually put subtitles on for it? Oh wow. There he is.
저기 어디야?
야, 청산아! 청산이 있어, 혼자야! 청산이 있어!
Jealousy, jealousy.
일단 밖으로 나가자. 알겠어.
이거 우리 아빠.
Aww. The first insight into the quarantine camp. Whoa.
고생들 많아요. 지휘본부가 어디죠?
검사가 끝날 때까지 격리하겠습니다.
아니 지금 사지에서 돌아온 사람은 뭘 또 격리를 해요?
출동부터 구조까지 책임진 사람으로서
통제에 따라달라는 게 부탁으로 들려?
검사실이 아니잖아요.
검사 대기 인원이 너무 많아. 좀 기다리셔야 합니다.
그럼 상황이 이러저러 하니 기다려 주십사 하고.
의원이셔서 최대한 편의를 제공하는 겁니다. 검사 대기 시간은 최소 12시간에서 최대
Realistically, she
72시간입니다.
shouldn't be getting any special treatment, so they should count themselves lucky with this. Ugh. He took a long time to turn. Wait. Hang on a minute. Is he even turned? What is this? They don't want him, so they think he's one of them. How can he be one of them but still human? He's even more human than the science teacher was. This makes him invincible. No!
루나스 바이러스는 항체가 들어오는 순간 스스로를 변형시켜 공격 목표를 잃게 만든다. 세포가 학습하며 진화한다고 밖에 설명되지 않는다. 이 바이러스가 만약 인간의 의식까지 학습한다면 새로운 인류가 탄생할지도 모른다.
Miss Park! He can just stroll down the corridors and he's the least deserving of it. Does his eye not hurt?
천국이잖아.
Ah.
야이 Chong-san!
No! As I say, every episode, Chong-san is always in danger. So that adds a really interesting twist on things. So I don't know if I quite understood what the science teacher was saying because I'm not smart, but so something to do with serotonin, and the virus keeps mutating and it will create this new breed of human. So is it something that's relative to the person that causes this genetic mutation change in them, or is it luck of the draw? Because it also looks like the girl that gwi-nam was bullying, it also looks like she's pretty much human too. She hasn't turned yet and she's taking a long time to turn, and you can see now that clearly some people can't turn with gwi-nam. He's this new species of human, so I wonder if she is that too. Which, you know, it adds the extra layer of it not just being zombies versus humans. There's now this extra thing. And he managed to get that luxury? What the fuck? But it's very interesting for the drama, and clearly the grudges are going to carry on into their new self because they're still human. So the girl that he was bullying potentially might go after him. That would be great if she could realize that she's also this new all-powerful being, and then she ends up managing to kill gwi-nam. I feel like that would be a really good arc for her and a satisfying arc. But then again, you know, we might want to see Chong-san getting to kill gwi-nam, considering gwi-nam is going to be going after him now from the looks of it. And I hate that he's got this advantage now where he doesn't have to be scared of zombies anymore. Ugh, now Chong-san is really going to have to hide. I wonder who Chong-san was in the room with as well. Someone was opening the door behind him. I'm hoping it's Miss Park because she has been nowhere to be seen for 2 whole episodes now. We also got our first glimpse into the quarantine camp now, and it looks like it's very isolated, so now it makes sense in my mind how this area is going to be safe. I was thinking, how the hell are they going to set up a quarantine camp and not let zombies in? But it's surrounded by a body of water, so as far as I know, zombies can't swim, so they should be alright. They're still continuing with this love triangle, even though it's obvious who actually likes who. I live for a love triangle, so I'm here for it, and you can see that Namra clearly likes Soo-hyuk and he likes her back, but he's also having these little moments with Onjo. I was thinking, like, they're looking kind of close today, so maybe he does kind of like her, but I still think he definitely really likes Namra. Maybe he's just being kind to Onjo because he knows that she likes him back, so he's just being there for her while she's worried about Chong-san. But yeah, we're still getting the little romances in there, and I think Onjo is realising how much he really cares for Chong-san now, which is nice considering how much he does for her. You could see when he was trapped in that shaft thing, she was the first person that he thought about, and it gave him the motivation to kick that door down and get out of there. So he really loves her, and I hope that they get a happy ending. And the policeman found the baby. Yeah, I don't really know how any of this is gonna go. There's just no point me theorizing on anything because this clearly has new realms of possibility than I could have imagined. Not that I would have known what was going on in any of it anyway, but there's new mutations of zombies and stuff, which is really interesting, and I feel like it adds a new layer to typical zombie stuff. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching my reaction to episode 5 of All of Us Are Dead. If you want to watch the episode in its entirety, then the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below, but don't feel any pressure, it's just for people that want to watch the episodes along with me. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 6. Bye!